Hi guys, short race recap, and this time it's about the run course, the running leg of Ironman triathlon. You probably have seen my swim and bike recap, so you know it wasn't an easy start of a day and run, although it's just a run, and I keep telling myself as soon as I get off the bike that now I just have to finish my run. It is still a lot of work. It's still not easy, especially considering that that's a marathon. But first 16K went quite well, quite fast, because you run on Ali Drive out and back, and it's about 1/3 of the entire course that you do through the city. So you still see people, you get some shade occasionally in some spots. I even got a couple of set up aid stations by Cliff and Gatorade, who had the coolers simply standing there on the tables with cups, and you could freely come over and grab a drink and continue. So I really thank them all for having us on Ali, because that really helped me and I didn't need any additional assistance from the outside. I also took a couple of water bottles with me as I ran, so that helped me to go for, let's say, first 15-16 kilometers. Of course, as soon as I hit the Queen K highway, there is no shade, you just run along the highway. It is a really tough part, and the only good thing was that since my bike took much longer than I expected, I started my run later, and the heat was not as bad. I started my run around 4 o'clock, which means that I had another couple of hours before the sun sets and the temperature starts dropping. So that really helped. Um, for almost next 15 kilometers, I mean, I was running dry because I didn't have any water. I didn't have any place where I could replenish, let's say, my liquids. The last drink I had was the gulp of Coke on the corner of Palani and Queen K. And then from there to Energy Lab, I was running dry. I mean, I had a few gels with me. Science and Sport is incredible nutrition. I really thank guys for supporting me, and having gels that you can use without need for water is really helpful. But still, please don't do this at home. Don't run without water or easy drink. Please hydrate normally. I mean, what I've done is extreme, but I just had no other way to do it. So coming back to my run, it got dark right after 6 o'clock, and dark means like pitch black. You don't see anything. I was still running on the highway towards the Energy Lab, and I mean, running in the dark was okay on the highway simply because you have all the traffic and the cars that provide some light, and running on the side of the highway isn't safe, but at least I still could see where I'm going to. Once I had to turn left towards the Energy Lab, and the end of the road there was not a single light, which meant that I have to run in complete darkness. So it was very lonely. It was really dark. At some point, I almost came to the turnaround point. I think I had another maybe 500 or 400 meters left to the turnaround. Then the friend of mine, Jurgita, came over with her car, brought me some water and Coke, and of course, so much needed light. She was just following me with the car all the way while I was still at the Energy Lab towards the turnaround point, and then back to the highway, so that I could at least see where I'm going to. Once I got to the highway, Jurgita left me, and again I was alone there for another 10-12 kilometers till the finish line. It wasn't easy. At some point I was really struggling and thinking that why am I doing this? Maybe I have to quit. But I was already so far into the race, and I just couldn't tell myself or find any reason why I should quit. I mean, it's the first race of the 100, and I really had to do it. So I just continued running. I played the game with myself, running from one traffic light to another traffic light, and then telling myself, okay, once I cross that traffic light, once I cross that intersection, I'll walk a little bit, and then I run to another traffic light. And at some point, I was just, continuing to run, lying to myself that, okay, I'll walk from that light, I walk from next light, I walk from another light. But somehow I managed to get back to Palani, where the heavy torrential rain started, and it wasn't pleasant finish, but it was only about 1 mile, 1.5 to 2 kilometers left towards the finish line. So I was happy that I'm almost done, and that kept me going. That gave me wings. And seeing the guys from Lithuania, Tomas, Mantas, and Jurgita at the finish line waiting for me was something that was really surprising, and made me feel very well and warm, and forget about all the day and all the struggles I had on Friday the 13th. I finished right next to the finishing arch from Ironman World Championship. Followed exactly the same course as everybody did on Saturday. I really admire everyone who raced the official World Championship. I mean, it wasn't easy, and I know many people have struggled there. Many have quit, but those who didn't, and even those who did quit, I mean, I still admire you all, and you did a great job yesterday. So that's pretty much it about the run. My next race is coming next Saturday. I still have to decide where I'm gonna go. If I will do Saturday in North Carolina in Wilmington and then move to either Miami or New Orleans, or if I just gonna go to one location and do one race on Saturday unofficial, and then another one official on Sunday. I'll keep you updated, so come back to my channel and check the latest news here. Thank you guys for watching me. Thank you for your support. One done, 99 to go. And once again, thank you for your support.